The other passengers of the river cruise ship Callista were on the top deck to admire the series of locks in the Rhone River. "What amazing old world technology," they were likely saying, and to admire the French countryside. "What amazing fields of lavender," they were likely saying. Meanwhile, I stood at the door to Duke Verneuil's cabin. I had already snipped off a lock of my hair. With glue, I had sculpted the lock of hair into a delicate key. Now I used this key to pick the lock of the door to Duke Verneuil's cabin. Once inside the cabin, I went to the closet and found the safe, knowing it was there because a safe was in the same spot in my cabin. My delicate key was put to use again, this time to gain access to the safe. First, a surprise was inside. A series of photographs of what could be the Loch Ness Monster. But I do not have an educated eye, thus I could not tell if the photographs were authentic or clever fakes. Interesting, but not what I was there to find. Below the Nessie photographs was the prize. Dossiers on all the ship's passengers. Duke Verneuil had made notes on our pets' names, our mother's maiden names, the street names where we grew up, and more. His research was surely done to deduce the passwords and security questions for our online banking accounts. My suspicions were answered, and the rumors were true. The Verneuil fortune had been withered due to the Duke's gambling addiction, probably in extravagant casinos in places like Monaco. Not all monsters lived in Loch Ness. Far from it. A monster stood on the deck a couple of levels above me, undoubtedly in lively conversation with other passengers. A monster who always wore dapper clothing and who fully knew how much his accent made men admire him and made women swoon. Now I had evidence of the monsters digging information on us. I would bring the evidence to the authorities, who could then link it to the cyber theft that the Duke surely has committed. The authorities can then bring this monster to justice and lock him in prison. Hopefully, for many years.